Hey guys, it's Dr. Jess. I just want to show you one of my absolute favorite self-treatment tools in the clinic, the Aussie Pivot. If you've ever been in my treatment room, you already know this little back gadget gets used or recommended to just about everyone because it does so much more than people realize. Most people look at it and think, okay, it's another neck thing. But the Aussie Pivot is actually one of the most powerful ways to downtrain the nervous system. It releases deep tension, creates this beautiful sense of calm that your whole body, especially your pelvic floor, responds to almost immediately, actually. When I place this under someone's head, right, and they settle into it, you can literally see that shift start to happen. Their jaw unclenches, the shoulders drop, the breath softens, and their eyes start to look less guarded. And here's the thing, the coolest part, all of that has a direct effect on the pelvic floor. As a pelvic floor expert physical therapist, I spend a lot of time helping people understand the connection between the pelvic floor and that the pelvic floor doesn't exist in isolation. It's the muscles of your neck, jaw, diaphragm, and your pelvic floor that are deeply interconnected. If you're holding tension in your jaw, your pelvic floor will usually mirror that. If your nervous system is constantly stuck in that go, 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 fight or flight, stressed out, hypervigilant state, your pelvic floor will stay guarded too, as well as tight. So that's why I love the Aussie Pivot. It gives you this simple, easy, accessible way to hit that reset button. You just lay on your back, let the tool cradle the base of your skull, breathe and allow gravity to work. There's no fancy technique, no complicated choreography to learn. After a couple of minutes, ideally 5 or more, people notice their thoughts slow down, their breath deepens, and their pelvic floor softens without them even thinking about it. This is small, it's simple, yet it makes a massive impact in how someone can connect relaxation, which is often the missing piece to pelvic floor therapy. So yes, this tiny black tool gets a permanent VIP spot in the treatment room. It is literally my go-to for stress, jaw tension, headaches, overactive pelvic floors, anxious breathers, you name it. This is the tool. This is also a mold of a physical therapist's fingers, fun fact. So if anybody's ever done cranial work, they kind of put their fingers up and they push into that suboccipital space. This is another great way for therapists to do more than one thing at a time in the treatment room. So you can support your patient, place this under the base of the skull, and they can kind of get some of that cranial work done in while you might be working in another area of the body. You could also combine it with a nice sacral decompression, which is something that I personally love to do and receive myself. Next up, we're going to be talking about the foam roller, which I also love, but you'll want to stay tuned because there's one particular thing I never want a patient here to do on the foam roller. And a little hint, it's in the name, foam. Stay tuned for more.